Oh, shit. 300, yeah. Camp Glenwood. A lot of tables. There's water right down there. The spigot is flowing. Small, but it will definitely fill your bottles up. And bathroom down there. Whatever this building is, it's locked. Firewood. So I was going ahead to that Camp Glenwood or something, camp like a mile away from it. And there was a pit toilet, so I went ahead and went there to do my business and waited for the group. Saw some people I haven't seen for quite a while. Ed and his son Matthew, which was nice. Talked with him for a bit. And then this gentleman pulled up. He was one of the caretakers of, I guess it's a nonprofit camp for Boy Scouts and stuff, and apparently he thought they were supposed to do some maintenance work, but there was no one else there. And then Solar and the team came up, were wondering how she was doing, and she said she was fine, but trying to get out of here is kind of a pain in the butt, because the Highway 2 goes all the way to La Cunada, which is kind of far, and then across the mountain range from Acton. So she thought she wanted to continue, but we were worried about if she couldn't, if she pushed and then she couldn't go on, we'd kind of be in the middle of 10 miles of nothing. So the gentleman that was there, I guess she was talking with him, and since he wasn't doing any work out here, I guess he offered to take her to Acton. So we're about 3 days if we push more miles, 4 if we take it easy, and then we were planning on doing maybe a couple days there. So if she gets there today, that might give her almost a week to heal up and maybe go into town and get some scans on her foot. So we wish her well. We miss her already, but I think if she was out here and 10 miles away from anything, and that might be a helicopter rescue or something coming to get her. So and her going to La Cunada, having to rent a car and then driving everywhere is going to be expensive, and this is kind of like, as we say, the trail provides. This gentleman just shows up out of the blue and is a ride for her to Acton. And he gave us trail magic. He comes out with this tray, it's like a plastic carton of 3 fruits, and they're from an Asian store, and they're all individually wrapped. They're all in foam, and there's 2 pears of an apple. And man, I never tasted a pear that good. It was amazing. So he gave us that, and then took Teresa, and then so group is down to 4 until we get her in Acton. So we wish her well, and we'll see what happens today. I don't know if our plan changes or going more miles or what, so we'll see. Base. It's changed drastically. It is cold. The sun is gone. Should be close to spring, and then maybe the turns up for the day. We'll see. But it's cold. Cold. So day 40 recap. It is freezing outside, so this is a tent recap. Day 40, we did 3 maybe. Really big campsite, so we had enough for the crew and some of our other friends, so we stopped here. It was getting really cold and windy, and then the water, we had to carry water to a dry camp up here, so we stopped short. None of us really looked at the profile, and there was a huge climb the second half of the day, or the later. I'm eating a candy. So we had a pretty big climb. I think it was like a 5-6 mile climb, and we weren't prepared, so it kind of zapped our strength. I think it was 1900 up and 1700 down, so pretty cruisy first part of the day and a hard second part of the day. And unfortunately, my backpack, my back doesn't have much ventilation, and I sweat a lot, so my back usually every time I stop is pretty wet. The sun hoodie dries fairly quickly, but not when it's cold. And every time we stopped, the wind was just blasting my shirt and just freezing me to death. So everybody just kind of ran to get a tent site. I am pretty far out of the way. Maybe I'll take a picture in the morning. I do not want to get out, like set my tent up and got inside. And I've been here since maybe an hour and a half or so, and I have not gotten out of my tent. I have my dinner in here, and I'm not going outside. It's really cold. I finally have my shirt dry, and I am bundled up now. But it was that windy. I wish I could do a time lapse, because there's clouds are just ripping by so fast because of all the wind. But and usually, I said before in my other videos, like when you set up your tent and it's in the sun, it bakes you. It's like a sauna. Today it was so windy and cold that I set my tent up and the sun was hitting me, and it was not even warm enough. I had to break out my sleeping bag. So unfortunately, probably going to be not a great night if it's going to be this windy and cold. But all in all, a decent day. We heard from Solar. She's safe in Acton and starting her rest, so that's great. And then I think that puts us maybe 2 more days to, if we do 13s or 14s, and then maybe a short day to go into Acton. And then I'm not sure what's going to happen there. I know we'll stay at least full zero and a Nero. Some people said something about maybe staying another day or so. I know there's cheap places. I think there was an old KOA that's something different that has $10 a day camping. They have a pool. You can order pizza there. And there's some other places we have to kind of investigate. So we'll see. I wouldn't mind some rest. Going up these hills kind of still irritates my right Achilles, where I had tendonitis before I started. So, but otherwise, felt decent today. I think I told you about the trail magic and everything. So, yeah, that's about it. We'll see what happens tomorrow. There's no water for 7 miles, and I think there's a fire station where we can fill up. And then that's about all I looked, and we'll just start looking for tent sites. I think water starts getting a little harder the closer we get to Soledad Canyon or the 14, so we have to start paying attention. There wasn't supposed to be a lot of water here, but not everything on our app is obviously not updated for a wet year, so we've been having a lot of little streams, so we haven't had to carry too much, although a lot of those things aren't on the map, so you don't know, and it kind of sucks to fill up all your water, and then like a mile later there's plenty of streams and water. So, but all in all, good day. Day 40. We'll see what happens tomorrow. All right, have a good night. Peace.